welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hoosiers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Washington Huskies offense will get the first crack at it here. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off play action on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Miranda. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Snatches it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 7 over SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think.
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires on the move. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Up-tempo for the offense. Gets the back moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. Receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air, it's Miranda. Bringing the heat. QB got it himself. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Slithers into space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go right back to him. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Sends it back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Madison. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Miranda. Here's the pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys, they can do a little bit of everything. They can play their run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to the ground with the running back. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Miranda. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 8 over SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Trying play action. He fires one deep down the right side. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Washington!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. And this is the type of defense that have made the Huskies a factory for pro players.
Yeah, and Reese, when I think about Washington football, I think about defense. I think about right place, right time, great thought process, just physical, make you earn everything they get every single year.
Third down, going up top. Fires to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Miranda. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Back to throw, it's Miranda. Right on the money. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. 2nd down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
On the from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll open the second half on the ground. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He would have loved to make the quick return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pocket breaking down.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give from the gun. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Wow, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Creates a little space. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Power football with the run. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and more. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Back to pass, it's Miranda. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough space. Touchdown, Washington. And the pummeling has started. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Syracuse is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Orange on the scoreboard. They're up by 15 over SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Husky. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Indiana, 10.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hoosiers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today.
It's 4th down.
And the returner will be brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Back to pass, it's Miranda. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Handoff from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. He's got it. Turning it on. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. to the air. It's Miranda. He's got it on the move. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
46, Indiana, 10.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. On the ground with the counter. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Kramer. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the Hoosiers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Makes the catch. The Hoosiers get it past the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for the offense.
Good enough for first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Miranda. Rushes on him. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams that they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Finds his big tight end. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Might as well stick with him. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Back's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. West Virginia managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Morgantown for some time, no matter the final score. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.